name's Taylor. Not unlike a few people, I am not ashamed to say I grew up in Salem. My first surfing was coming from Salem over.
My name's Dan, and I was born in Texas, grew up in Michigan and Ohio, moved out to Oregon in '97 after graduating college with my teaching degree, and fell in love with surfing.
My name's Thomas Cunan IV. Everybody calls me Tommy IV. I'm originally from Palm Beach, but I have been traveling all over the United States in my school bus the last couple of years.
So my name's Charlene, and I grew up here in Oregon, and I've been surfing about 18 years here on the Oregon coast.
Well, I'm Paul, and I'm 60 years old. I started surfing when I was 14, so I guess that's 46 years now if I do the math right.
If it wasn't for surfing, I'd probably weigh 240 pounds, surrounded by empty beer bottles and just a guitar stuck to my lap. But it keeps me motivated. And yeah, you know, being out in nature, there's nothing like it.
I always tell surfing students that surfing's not like any other sport. You can't say, I'm going to practice surfing on Wednesday after work. You know, it doesn't work that way. And in our society where we were so schedule driven, and it's really unique, and I think it takes you back to a more simple time, a more primordial way of living where the moods of nature, the swell, the tide, the wind, these are the things that dictate my activities and my schedule.
Surfing to me is just everything. It's that connection with the ocean, with Mother Nature. It's my ability to be completely present and in the moment. The bigger the waves get, the more present you are, because if you slip out of that present moment and start thinking too much and getting away from where you're at in your mind, then you will mess up and you can get injured. And so to me, it's like the ultimate mind, like control over your mind when you're out there.
And Dan I heard Dan talking about it. I couldn't figure out why I liked it so much, other than it's so cool and it's in nature and healthy lifestyle and that kind of thing. But it's that instance when you can't think about anything else. Your mind is completely blank.
Surfing was one of those things that I did as a kid because it was the cool thing to do. It was really fun. And then after I joined the military, I didn't get to surf very much unless I was on leave. And I got injured in Afghanistan by an IED blast in 2011. I was a combat engineer, so my job was to look for roadside bombs, and we found one the wrong way one day. And as a result of that IED blast, I ended up amputating my leg 3 weeks later, and I thought I had lost everything. But then I went surfing again for the first time. Somebody dragged me to the beach and made me go surfing with them, and I'll be forever grateful for that, because in that one wave, that one movement, it saved my life. It changed my life for the better, and it gave me something to work towards. I want to be a good surfer again. And so despite my amputation, I started going out in waves of consequence and pushing my boundaries like I did when I was a kid, and got to the point where now with amputation, I surf just as good, if not better, than when I was a teenager, and it gives me all of my passion and all of my love for life. It makes me want to try other things. It makes me want to push my boundaries and go out and try harder so I can do better at surfing. All of these things start to translate. So I like to skateboard more. I liked to go snowboarding more. I learned how to paraglide, and then from there I learned how to speed fly, and all of these high action, adrenaline inducing sports were just pushing me forward as an individual, and helped teach me what my life's purpose is, and that's just to spread the stoke. I just want to go out and see other people succeed and help them succeed the way that I have, even if it's in different sports or different areas of their life. Surfing is one of those things that can give you that boost, that momentum. Even if you don't fall in love with surfing, you're like, hey, I did that surfing thing. I could probably do this other stuff too.